Beyond the political gamesmanship, the real question is how much pain the shutdown will inflict on ordinary Americans. Ham stressed that while the federal government is woven deeply into the fabric of daily life, many essential functions will continue. Many government employees will actually show up to work, many of those essential workers. And of course, they will be paid when the shutdown ends. So if it doesn't go too long, it's not going to have a tremendous impact on people's lives, he said. Key services such as law enforcement, the military, social security payments, and postal delivery will continue operating. However, for workers furloughed without pay, even a short disruption can mean missed bills and mounting stress. What we will see, perhaps, is some small short-term pain for many of those workers who will not continue to receive paychecks. But if it doesn't go too long, again, it will not be that dramatic in terms of the impact that it will have even on everyday regular Americans, Ham explained. That calculation changes if the shutdown drags on. If it goes perhaps longer than 2 to 3 weeks, then we could perhaps see some contraction in the overall economy, he warned. For now, the situation is a test of political will in Washington. Congressional leaders on both sides face pressure not only from their opponents, but also from their own bases. Republicans must weigh their desire for fiscal restraint and smaller government against the political risks of being blamed for disruptions. Democrats must balance their defense of healthcare subsidies and other priorities against the risk of appearing obstructionist. The framers of the US Constitution intended for debate and negotiation to drive the legislative process. But as Ham lamented, that spirit seems absent in the current climate. Instead, the shutdown has become a high-stakes battle of messaging and public opinion. As the days pass and the shutdown's effects become more visible, in longer lines at airports, delayed loans, shuttered parks, and research setbacks, pressure will mount on both sides to find a compromise. But in the polarized atmosphere of Washington, even compromise can be politically perilous. For now, federal employees wait anxiously for news, unsure whether they will receive their next paycheck or even have a job to return to. Patients hoping for medical treatment wonder when research will resume. Business owners and homebuyers eye the calendar, watching as approvals and loans are delayed. And across the country, Americans are reminded that while political battles in Washington may seem abstract, their consequences are often felt most acutely in the routines of ordinary life.